Hello gamers around the world, I'm Sparrowcus and welcome to Game Breaking News, the show where you get everything important that happened in the world of gaming. Alright, so I was on vacation for the last couple of days and it was good, but I'm back right on time for Gamescom next week. And yes, you can really feel how the gaming community is gearing up for Gamescom, especially Sony, because they already have scheduled and announced their events in Paris and the PlayStation Experience. Oh man, seriously, it looks like barely anybody gives a crap about Gamescom this year. Alright, fine, fuck it. So on the 30th of October, we get the Sony Media Show Conference from Paris, and the PlayStation Experience will be held on the 8th to 10th of December. So mark your calendars, or don't and just keep watching Game Breaking News, because I'll get everything important from that here anyways. So yeah, I didn't really expect much from Sony at this year's Gamescom anyways. They will likely push Uncharted, A Lost Legacy hard, like really hard. And we get also some more info about Horizon Zero Dawn, the DLC called The Frozen Wilds, that also got an official release date. It's going to be the 7th of November. Well, maybe we'll also get some info about Gran Turismo Sport, because it kind of felt short during E3. And also the sequel nobody asked for, Knack 2. Oh, well. In other news, the PS4 is getting a system update 5.0. It does things. That's pretty much it. Full HD, 60 FPS streaming, but other than that, it just does things. Whatever. Moving on to Xbox and the fact that Microsoft is looking into revolutionizing the achievement system. Well, finally I can show off everybody how big my penis really is. They want to do that by factoring in the time you spend on a single game. You see, some gamers like to play one game forever and ever, like Call of Duty or Halo or whatever. They just play that on and on and on and on. But they can only accumulate a limited amount of game score per game. So they only have, as we all know, just a very small penis.
So smooth.
But they actually have a very large penis, as we all know. We all have enormous penis.
Wow, penis so big penis.
And that is why Microsoft wants to make sure that people that play one game to infinity also get to show off their true penis size. I mean, seriously guys, fuck me. I'm no achievement hunter personally, and I'm fine. If somebody wants to do that, that's also fine. To some extent, achievements actually help the gamers and the gameplay experience if you're trying to find ways to play a game or to find a new challenge. But this is pure dick size comparison, nothing else. Sure, you can say that if this is included, it does not limit my gameplay pleasure in any way, and it doesn't really harm anyone. But is it? I mean, we're living in a really stupid society nowadays, and every idiot can put some shit online just to feel better somehow, although his or her life is really gone to shit. You want an example?
This man has a very big penis.
Moving on. Ubisoft has opened a new studio in Stockholm. Under the leadership of former EA DICE general manager Patrick Bach, the new studio is, at least for now, a support studio for the massive studios, also located in Stockholm. They are working currently on a number of AAA titles, including some most likely boring Avatar game. Great! Anyways, speaking of people leaving EA, Mass Effect Andromeda won't receive any updates anymore. Well, at least for the single player. The multiplayer will still get some Apex missions and some story in them and whatnot. And also the lore will continue with some comics and other crap nobody really cares about, especially since EA doesn't really care about the whole universe at the moment anyways. Fucking bastard. Anyways, EA still has some games up its sleeve, and with Star Wars Battlefront 2 likely to steal the show at Gamescom, there are some more games coming for the Switch as well. Well, maybe not, because that solely depends on FIFA 18. Worldwide Studios VP Patrick Söderlund said in an interview that the commercial success of FIFA 18 will have a critical impact on EA's further decisions to make more games for the Switch or not. Well, if this is good news for the Switch owners or not, this is for you to decide, seriously. Anyways, Dragon Age somehow survived one of EA's management bullshittery already and came back with grace with Inquisition. But things have been quiet ever since. and there are no real news yet, and it's not likely that it's going to change for the next year or so with Anthem coming up. But Dragon Age boss Mike Laidlaw confirmed on Twitter that there are no real endings planned for Dragon Age. There's constantly an evolving plan laid out for 2 games or so. While I personally like to bitch about EA, I actually think that this is not a bad thing at all. Actually, maybe this is even a good thing. Just in case EA tries to rush some other game within 12 months or so, it's good to have like something in back so they can just pull it out and maybe have still a very good Dragon Age game, although it just was squeezed out like shit out of my butt. Also, the Dragon Age universe doesn't really need an ending. I mean, in my opinion, it's a world of its own. And as long as there is no apocalypse or something, I don't really see an end to it. Just don't make up some stupid ending like in Dragon Age 2, damn it. Let's take a short break to look at the one sentence that manages to disappoint thousands of fans at once. Speaking of Valve, let's talk Steam. Steam is for a long time now one of the most important platforms on PC, and with more and more competitors coming onto the market, one might think that Steam is struggling. Well, think again. Back in 2015, the active user peak was at about 8.4 million, while nowadays the peak was at 14 million, with a daily user base of 33 million gamers, and more than double than that per month, and even more double than that in yearly users. The whole Steam platform has something really amazing to show for. But the most impressive number is that in the last 18 months, Steam had 27 new purchases. Those are accounts that were created and then they made a transaction for the first time. That is 1.5 million per month. God damn. Even if there is some big shots new competitor coming along the way, Steam is not going to go away anytime soon. Honestly, personally, for the most part, that is a good thing. 2 of the series that had and still have great success on Steam are Civilization and Fallout. And guess what? Both of these games are getting a board game. Just, in case you get bored of them. And I personally love board games. I especially like to play Scythe at the moment. Great game. I'm curious to see if they can make something interesting here with those 2 series, but I really doubt that those will be truly amazing board games. Sure, they will be fun to play, but really nothing really essential like Scythe, man. That game is amazing. Planet of the Apes: The Last Frontier was announced. It is tough to say what the game actually really is, and it seems to be some sort of an adventure, but it's not really that big. So I really hope that it's not going to be a full-priced game. The game is developed by Imaginarium Studios that was founded by Andy Serkis, so if anybody knows how to do some monkey business, it's him. And it's already coming out on this fall. Speaking of monkey business, Kong Skull Island has apparently helped with the progress for a Metal Gear Solid movie. So basically what happened is, the film's director, Jordan Vogt-Roberts, has now an open ear with those greedy, uninspired executives at those movie studios because, well, Kong Skull Island was kind of a commercial success. And since he has a personal interest in making a movie out of the universe of the Metal Gear Solid series, there's now an extra chance for it. Who knows? But man, with things going as they are, I mean, what a shit show Hollywood has become, and well, with Metal Gear Solid going to shit as well, it seems like the movie does not really have any chance of becoming any good.
Sad. So sad.
Moving on to the Olympics. Yeah, you heard correctly, we're talking about the Olympics now. It appears that by 2024, eSports might become actually Olympic. Yeah, seriously. It looks like the Olympic Committee is actually having an open ear and a discussion to include esports in the Olympics. No, seriously, I mean it. Esports in the Olympics. Personally, I really don't know how to feel about that. I mean, sure, I love games, but is it sports? I mean, like actual sports? Sure, the committee likes to keep an eye on that because esports and competitions got a real popularity boost in the past years, and it's likely to get even bigger in the coming years. But Olympic? Seriously, is it worth to sell your soul for some fame and money? Well, the answer for that is obviously, definitely yes. So, since we're at the topic of esports and also at the end of the episodes, let's look at something stupid regarding esports. This guy. Okay, so this is John Diamanon, Capcom USA's Senior Director of Licensing and Esports. He posted a 5-minute video about the entire esports business plan they had for the upcoming fighting game Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite on his personal YouTube channel. I mean, what the? How stupid can one person be? So, I'm not going to show any of those details here for 2 reasons. Number 1, this is all just way too stupid. And number 2, I would like to limit the amount of rumors and leaks and whatnots on game-breaking news for 2 reasons as well. For one, there's hard work behind those leaks, and there's a work that they want to present it to the public, and also you as the viewer would like to get a real reveal with a video and whatnot, and not just some stupid bird talking about that in a video. And the other reason is that, well, things in the leaks are often not final and are likely to change. That being said, if you're interested in those details, go check out the link in the description. It's all there, the story, the leak, and all the infos, everything there. Anyways, that's it for today. Thank you very much for watching. It's been a pleasure to present you the game-breaking news. Don't forget to press the like button below and put your thoughts in the comment section as well. Also, I am curious about what game you're looking forward to find out the most in the coming days at Gamescom. So put it down there as well. Alright, that's it for today. Thanks, and I will see you next week with an all-new game-breaking news covering all important stuff from Gamescom 2017. See you then!